What's going on, guys? JJG coming to you with story number 2. This is going to be about Ohio. A little story from Ohio. Because I just got done wrestling last night for Revolver in Dayton, Ohio. This story involves one of my longtime friends, Marcus Crane. Rest in peace, Marcus. I love you. And another friend who was, he's still one of my good friends. He requested not to be named, and I will do my best to not slip and drop his name. But this is a story from 2021, and it was a trip to Atlantic City, New Jersey for GCW, JCW weekend. It's not really about the trip there or anything, but it's more about just a situation on the way back through Ohio. So, to give you a slight preface, Marcus told me specifically, don't bring marijuana and smoke it on the way there or the way back. And if anybody knows Marcus, they know that he liked his powdered sugar. It's the best way I can put it. He liked his powdered sugar, among other things, right? So I said, fuck that, man. We're smoking. Like, this is, like, for one, it's not my car, it's not your car, it's other guy's car, unnamed dudes. So we're potheads, right? So we said, fuck that shit. So we smoked the whole time. It wasn't what it was. You're gonna understand why I tell you that here a little bit later into the story, and why Marcus got so angry about the smoking. So we're on our way back from Atlantic City, New Jersey, and keep in mind these trips are like 15 hours one way. So we're getting through Ohio. We probably have a good 8 hours left in the trip from Ohio. We're going midway through Ohio, and one of my buddies at the show before we left Atlantic City gave me a really pretty large bag of marijuana for free. So we've got that on us, on top of my buddy who's driving. He had his own stuff, so we just got a plethora of marijuana in the car, right? And he and I were smoking pretty heavily, and the car obviously reeked. We were hotboxing that bitch. Marcus is in the back. He's doing his thing. He's doing his, powdered sugar activities. And we're all chilling, right? Well, I decided to doze off, take a little snooze-ski. And while I'm fucking balls deep in a nice-ass nap, I wake up to the driver flipping the fuck out, right? Flipping the fuck out. Oh, fuck, we're getting pulled over. We're fucking getting pulled over. I mean, obviously, I wake up in a frantic fucking... freak out, of course. I say, roll down all the fucking windows, and come to a slow stop so we can, let this air out as much as possible. Didn't work, because the cops immediately smelled it as they were walking up to the car. I mean, yeah, it was fucking hotboxed, We had marijuana, we had carts, we had edibles, I think there was some fucking Adderall in there. Prescribed, not mine. Prescribed to one of the guys, and none of us are drinking and driving, by the way, so I just want to preface that too. But anyways, so we're getting pulled over. Cop comes up, he's like, oh yeah, immediately pulls the driver out. He's like, you need to come with me and sit in the front seat for some questioning. We're like, oh shit. So he pulls guy out, and because it's his car. And then Marcus and I are left there to freak out. Marcus is freaking the fuck out on me. And he's like, I told you not to fucking smoke in the car. Now it smells like weed. What the fuck? And you know what? He was right. I'll give him that. He was right. And so we're flipping out. Meanwhile, I've got that big old free bag of weed in my front sweatshirt pocket as we are getting pulled over. So while the two of the cops take the driver to their cop car, to one of the cop cars for questioning, I've got a small fucking window to reach back behind the driver's seat and grab this black canister rather, that we were keeping our weed in. So I pop that motherfucker in there, twist it tight, and jam it back under there. The cop sees me do that, and Marcus is like, dude, the cop's gonna see you do that. I'm like, oh shit. I know I sound like a bonehead in this story, but what the fuck ever. I had to do what I had to do. So the cop comes, he's like, all right, there's too much activity going on. We need you guys to come out and we're gonna search you. Keep in mind, I just woke up from a really good nap and I have a sleep boner still. The fuck? And I'm free balling it and I got athletic shorts on. So I had to put my hands up and get stripped down. And while this cop is like basically facing my boner, like what the fuck? So they pat us down. We don't have anything on us, right? Or at least I didn't. And then they put us in the back of their cop car to, you know, for safekeepings, of course. And it's good to be home. So they put us in the back of the cop car. Marcus is still actively flipping the fuck out on me. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. And we're getting fucking arrested. We're going to prison. Fuck you, dude. I'm tired of this shit. Fuck. I was like, chill the fuck out, dude. Chill the fuck out. Meanwhile, we're watching the cops take every single little piece of clothing, merchandise, you fucking name it, pen, pencil, out of the whole car. Strip search that motherfucker, right? And just all of our shit strung out, you know, around the car on the side of the road. And then what do these motherfuckers do? They take all of it. They don't put it back nicely and neat. They take it and just throw it back in the trunk and shit. Like, made us look like hoarders or some shit, you know? So anyways, one of the cops comes up, opens my door, and starts reading us our Miranda rights from a card, which can only make me assume that he's a new police officer, whatever. But he's reading our Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent in a fucking court of law, blah, blah. And then mid-sentence, he fucks up and stumbles over his words and, like, gets all red in the face. He's like, He's like, fuck it, and throws the card. He's like, we found some pills in there. Are these your guys'? Obviously, we said no, Marcus. They're like, all right, whatever. It doesn't really matter. We're just going to take them and dispose of them, but you guys are good to go. We didn't find anything else. So, I mean, we're fucking shitting our pants and, like, happy all at the same time. I know Marcus wants to rip my fucking cock off and glue it to my forehead. But, we get in the car and we're driving off and we're like, let's get the fuck out of Ohio. It's funny now it's like legal in Ohio, like weed anyways, you know. But we're driving out of Ohio and thank goodness, like, okay, we got lucky as shit on that one. Did not smoke another puff for the rest of the trip. Or maybe we did, we just waited till we were out of Ohio. Anyways, we're about 10 minutes down the road and Marcus is like, holy fuck, I can't believe we got away. Like, yeah, dude, no shit, right? Like, we had just been saying this. He's like, no, you don't understand. That whole time during the strip search, I had a little bag of powdered sugar in my front pocket. And we're like, what in the fuck, Marcus? So he lost his pill bottle, whatever. But he had a little baggie of this fucking powdered sugar in his front pocket, dude. And we got away with that shit. Isn't that crazy? That was one of the most terrifying, insane trips of my wrestling career. But man, I tell you what, Marcus unfortunately passed away within the year after that. And Marcus was one of those guys, man. Like, I grew up. He was the first guy to get me and my buddies on AAW back in the day on the pre-show. He was always really good about critiquing and giving advice, and he was just always a really fucking down-to-earth good friend. And so I just want to say that, and I say, rest in peace, Marcus. I love you, man. Thank you for an amazing story. You know, it's unfortunate it was the last one, but I'm glad I'm able to tell it and have had experience that with you and said unnamed driver. So anyways, that's that, man. I hope you enjoy the story. Suck a dick.